Hey, welcome back to a video. Today, as you can guess, we are working on the Kei Works. So in my last video, we were trying to get it ready for a track day, which was impending in just over a week and a half away. That's changed. So a friend of mine has invited me to the track tomorrow. So originally I was going to be going, well, as it stands now, originally I was going to go to the track in a week's time. However, one of my friends has contacted me and said he's going to the track tomorrow, so I want to go to the track tomorrow now as well. We're still a little ways out. Hopefully the camber bolts should be here today, so I'll probably fit them later tonight. But for now, what we need to do is we need to get these exhaust gaskets on, and then we just need to get the car ready, as in packed, for the track. So this will probably be a shorter video, but yeah, anyway, let's crack on and get this done. So this video is going to be broken into probably two sections, or maybe even three. First section is we're going to fit these gaskets, which we're going to do now. The second section is hopefully fitting camber bolts, which should be here later today. If they're not, then I'll be running it without the camber bolts and we'll just go back to the normal setup. But I'm hoping they do come, because I've already got one side undone, ready to fit the bolts. So yeah, anyway, let's get under the car and let's get these gaskets put in. It should be a relatively simple job to do. So we will need a couple of 14mm spanners, some gaskets. So yeah, let's get these in. So here's the first one. As you can see, it's a little bit crusty. Hopefully the light's not shining too bright. It's a little bit crusty and it's leaking out of there, and also this one here I believe is leaking as well. So one of these, I can't remember which one is. I think this one was a new gasket, however this one was an old gasket, so we're going to replace that. I'm thinking I might double up on that one, because for some reason, even though it is done up tight, it still seems to be leaking slightly. So I think I'm going to double up on that one. We'll go from there. Let's do this front one first. So yeah, definitely, if you can see that, it's definitely been leaking past that. So what we're going to do is, I think we'll double up on these new gaskets. Like that, maybe. Okay. Okay, that's done up. Looks good. Just want to give that a brush. Okay, so I should be able to see if it leaks again now. Yeah, anyway, let's get on to the last one then. There's one. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a crusty old gasket. Yeah, he's seen better days for sure. Right, where did I put the new ones? Again, I think I'm going to double up on the new ones. Don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but we'll see. Okay, and then we'll just give it a quick brush up so we can see if it does leak at all. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I'd say that's one job done. Okay, so with that done, all that's left to do is get the camber bolts on and pack the car. What we can do is we'll probably refit the rear wheels. Yeah, because I don't need to do anything with the rear now. So yeah, we'll get the rear wheels fitted. We'll get the car packed, and then hopefully later today the camber bolts will arrive and I'll get them fitted later, and then yeah, we're good to go. That's all good, nothing leaking. We've got the clip in. Okay. So we're not going crazy, because I'll torque these up once we get it on the ground. I just want to get them nipped up so it's centralized. Okay, now let's go to the other side. do need to give the car a wash, but I'm not going to be able to do that before tomorrow, unfortunately. So dirty is how I'm going to have to go tomorrow. Okay, that's that done. Good news, everybody. The camber bolts have arrived. So I'm going to get finished packing the car. There's only a couple of bits left I need to do, and then we're going to get these on. Let's crack on and get this done. Okay, so what we're looking at is the suspension unit for the Kei Works. So there's two bolts here, one on the lower here and one here. I've already taken this one out. So the idea being is this, with the two bolts, if there's no bolt at the top here, the top can move in, which will push the bottom of the tire out, which will give you more camber. So this is the original bolt. Now this is, I think it's approximately 12 mil in diameter on this part of the shank, which is the exact same size as this hole. So it doesn't allow for any movement whatsoever. These new bolts, which I've got, there is the part number, if you can see that. There is the part number. As you can see, these new bolts are the same bolts, However, this part of the shank has been turned down to, I think, approximately 10 mil. When you fit these, it then allows this top section to push inwards, which gives you, I believe, approximately an extra 1 degree of camber, either positive or negative. So at the moment, now it's not perfect because this is possibly moved slightly since undoing it, but not a great deal. But as you can see, lifted off the ground, we now have positive 2.5 degrees camber. So when it was on the ground and settled, it was negative 1.5 or 1.6, I think it was. So as you can see, just lifting the car off the ground, you've actually gained positive camber. So let's fit this new bolt, see if we can reduce this positive camber slightly, in which case once we get it settled on the ground, it should go even further than 1.5 and should hopefully give us, I'm hoping, about 2.5 negative camber. Let's have a look if we can do it. So in goes the bolt. Now it does have thread lock from factory on this bolt now. So what we need to do is slacken the lower bolt off now, which should hopefully then allow this top to slide back slightly. Oh, that's tight. So now I've got that bottom one slackened. You can see that now it's allowed it even further. So what was it? Positive 2.5, it's now positive 4. But if I push this top piece in now, like this, as you can see, it's now gone down to positive 1.5 degrees camber. So before I undone it, it was positive 2.5. So I think I have gained another 1 degree of negative camber, but we'll see once we actually get it down on the floor. So what I need to do is I need to nip these up now in this position and then go do the other side. I just need to hold it and nip it at the same time. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I've now nipped that up nice and tight. We're still sat at approximately positive 1.5. So let's go do the other side. Okay, let's get this done. Now these are rather tight, so I'm having to use a breaker bar. Oh yeah, that is tight. What I didn't do was I didn't take a reading, so let's quickly get that on there. Hopefully it's not moved. Okay, so yeah, it is the same, positive 2.5 degrees camber. So let's now slacken these off and get this adjustment bolt in. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna say we've got about the same amount of camber on there. So now it's just a case of nipping them up. Okay, let's get them torqued down. We've got them both set on positive 1.5 degrees now. So let's get the wheels back on and then get it dropped down onto the floor and see how it settles. Okay, car is back on the ground. So, currently sat at negative 1.5 on this side, and this side negative 1.5 as well. However, I need to move the car, and I think once we move the car, we'll see that change significantly. So let's get that car moved. Okay, so that's with the car moved, and I don't know how well you can see, but there's significantly, it's not very good on camera, there's definitely more camber on the front here now. Of course, it's not the most accurate, best way of measuring, but either way, whether it's the best way or not, I can clearly see when we first took the reading at the start of this, it was negative 1.5. Now it is negative 2.5. So as expected, we have gained negative 1 camber, or lost negative 1 camber. How would you say that? I've measured both sides now. Yeah, I think this side is possibly sat at 2.6 or negative 2.6. It is slightly more, but I'm running out of time, so that will do for today. So I hope you found this video informative or useful. Next thing is I just need to finish packing the Kei, and then we're on for the track tomorrow. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. Drop a comment down below if you think I can improve my times. Now, it's the first one of the season, or the first day of the season for me. So I'm not sure, I might have gone rusty over winter, but I would like to try and see. It would be amazing if, even without pushing it too hard, if I gain something just because of these changes I've made. So fingers crossed. What do you guys think with these changes? Do you think it's possible that I've made an improvement? Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you at the track. Catch you later. Bye.